Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, guys. Welcome to an announcement by the hosts of the Aliyan podcast. No, we're not shutting down. Guys. We're not shutting down. We're not quitting. All right?
Next, yeah,
Listen, man. I know some of you. Yeah. Right, Ali Hamid? Certain man going to be like, yeah, this isn't going to last. No, it's going to last.
oh yeah.
आपकी कबर तक जाएगी ये podcast. For those of you who didn't understand, good. Right, Ali Hamid, why don't you tell him? Why don't you tell him?
And yeah, Ali's right. We're not shutting down. No, don't worry. You don't need to give us CPR or anything for our motivations. We're absolutely very motivated to do this because we've been having so much fun and enjoying shooting this podcast
And
for you guys.
the
And
reception has been a bit mad.
it's been a bit,
I'm not going
very
to
bit
lie.
mad. Very mad.
Yo,
very mad
if
reception.
I wasn't mad, then no spoilers. Look, man, when you see the next couple of guests that we've got lined up, you're gonna see it's been mad.
the just the
Just wait, man. Just wait.
wait. You need to wait
So,
for the
yeah.
pizza.
Absolutely. You gotta wait for it to become crusty. Ya Allah, we're gonna get cancelled. Anyway, so we've got, we've got a couple of announcements to make.
Ali, we're not scared of cancel culture, man. Relax.
We're not scared of cancel culture. James Charles came out of it. And okay, I better control
Control.
Uday. All right. So okay.
All right.
Now that
So,
I've gotten
yes.
loosen up.
Loosen
Right.
up a bit for you guys.
Let's get on to the meat. Let's get on to the announcements. We've got a
right.
couple of announcements to make. Two of them. First thing would be our posting frequency.
Yeah.
Now, both Ali Hamid and I are full-time university students still. What that means is, especially at our current standings, we are a junior and Ali Hamid is a senior, in fact, in college at the moment, respectively.
Final year.
Hence
begins.
why. Final year, exactly. Final year. And hence why we have decided, first of all, that we are going to be reducing our posting frequency to once every 2 weeks, starting next week. What that means is
Next week you will get an episode, but after that
You're
you'll
getting
get the
an
episode 2 weeks later.
Yeah. Exactly. Now, it's not the end. And no, we're not thinning things out, right? We're not going like once a week, then once every 2 weeks, then once every month, and then we're dead.
No.
That's
no.
not the plan.
No,
Trust me.
no.
I
We have a lot more planned.
Oh, yes. And I counted my guest list the other day, Ali Hamid. Fun fact, we have enough guests with the 2 week posting frequency to last us until June 2021.
Bruh.
So we good. And we've
very good.
recorded many of these interviews already. So yeah, not
we've
to
done
worry.
We've done 8, 9 interviews already.
Yeah. Already done. Easy. In the mill.
Easy money.
And some of these, these names when they drop, the
Oh.
ones who are our fans currently, those who've been following me, following Ali Hamid, following similar scenes to what we've been following, you'll see. I really want to tease. I'm gonna say this once. All right. When you go on our Instagram profiles, there are 3 numbers you see on the top. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, literally all I'm going to say, nothing else. All right, so that's our first announcement. Now, in between, Ali Hamid, do you have anything planned, or is it just going to be like dry posts every 2 weeks
Nope.
strictly?
Absolutely no. We're switching up our content, people. We're switching up our content. We're gonna have a lot of filler content with just the two of us in it, and we're gonna have like loads of fun for on both IGTV and possibly the podcast itself.
Yeah, so that involves,
to fill out our content time, and maybe once every month we'll post a filler episode, and do a lot
Exactly.
of fun stuff like. And we will definitely require your help for some of the ideas that we have. So
Oh yeah.
stay tuned.
So as we're
Stay tuned
growing
on
as a
our
base-
Instagram and our platforms to make sure that you're in touch with all the news and updates that we give out.
It's great because with just the last episode we posted with Obama, the reception on that mad. Our listeners doubled. Our Instagram followers almost doubled. So
Yep.
I'm glad to see the direction and the pace with which we're growing. And so I'm sure we're gonna keep not only entertaining all sorts of
Mate,
guests and
mate,
yeah.
the guest that we have coming up.
Oh
The
God.
guest that we have coming up. Oh my
I'm
god.
telling you, like he's this man. He's gonna be listening to this, and he's gonna be as hyped as we are. But then
Definitely.
just wait, just control. Must not leak.
Must not
Anyway,
leak.
leak.
Must definitely not
might,
leak.
Leak might be a clue, but we don't know that yet. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
we're not sure.
oh, that was a triple entendre if you think about it. But then if I start to do wazahat, then they're gonna
La la
understand.
la 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 la. We're not
And
gonna,
no
we're not
wazahat
gonna
at
go
all.
there. We're not gonna go there yet.
Anyway, exactly. So now that we've got that settled, yeah. So a filler episode, maybe a month. A filler being that it's going to be just the two of us,
And
and
we're
you
just,
can check
you know-
out, for example, the What's Good podcast. We're gonna sit down with no guests, and we're gonna discuss, what's been going on. If there's anything notable to talk about, that the
And
two of us
we
wanna
might
share.
we might even show our faces.
Oh yeah. A lot of you've been asking, when can we start seeing video? We're working on that.
Yeah.
For the time being, official episodes are audio for the foreseeable future. But
Yep.
inshallah ta'ala, eventually, you guys keep supporting us. You guys want video? You have to share our podcast like mad. Okay?
Yeah.
You gotta send it to your followers. You gotta send them snippets of our episodes. I don't care. You gotta share it. You share it. We get support. We get sponsors.
Then
we
you
get
get to see
sponsors.
our
It's onwards from
wonderful,
there. You get to see
wonderful
our wonderful
faces.
faces. Because look,
and-
man, cameras are expensive, right? And we don't just want to use like our webcams or
Yeah.
smartphone cameras to deliver you like a half-assed
Yeah.
experience. Now we're going pro with this. Shout out Samreen Khimani and that. Do you know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? So anyway,
She's gonna
yeah.
love
So
this.
that's what we got planned. Obviously, filler episode, and
Mm-hmm.
we're also thinking of fun IGTV content. Stuff to pass the time without guests. We haven't really decided yet.
Yeah.
It'll be nice. It'll be
It'll
funny
be nice.
videos,
It'll
nice
be funny
videos, small videos. Yeah,
And
yeah.
with the amount of recording that we've done, we're gonna definitely switch that content up as well. Like we might
Oh, yeah.
have like we had a poll yesterday. You want to speak more about that? The poll.
Oh
of
yeah,
our-
so we had a poll with regards to how long you guys want our episodes to be. Now I understand and fully appreciate.
let me
depth.
pull it up. Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
Right now.
I fully understand and
boy.
appreciate the depth and breadth of the human attention span. I really do. I feel because I have memory worse than a goldfish, way worse than a goldfish.
archive.
My attention span sucks. However, here's what we have decided. But first, maybe you want a declaration of results, Ali Hamid? So first, we polled yesterday. What do you guys think we should keep as the length of our episodes? Between 35
Okay.
and 45 minutes, or should
45
we
minutes.
maintain the sub? Should we maintain the sub 1 hour length that we've got going on currently? Now, percentages and numbers, Ali Hamid.
Oh boy. Guys, it's mad percentages and mad numbers because
Yeah.
within like half an hour of just posting or something, we had
Yeah. The result was clear. The
mad
result was
mad level, mad
crystal
level.
clear. So
Okay, I
87% of you.
I have
Yeah,
this.
go on.
I have the stats. I'm gonna
Nice.
say it. I'm gonna say it in numbers.
All right.
47 people voted for 35 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, 7 votes for 1 hour videos, 1 hour podcast.
Yeah,
The
totally didn't
percentage,
include us.
the percentage is gonna shock everyone. It's like 87% voted for 35 to 45 minutes. 1 hour had 13%.
Mm-hmm. And now, look, we'll admit that podcasts can get a little bit fillery sometimes, but
Yeah.
here's what we'll assure you with absolute confidence. We will give each guest the amount of time they need.
Yes,
And by that, we
definitely.
mean the amount of time they need to fully express themselves and tell their story in a manner that is enjoyable to you, right? From the very beginning, it's been a goal of ours to, let the guests engage with us, let the guests ease in, feel comfortable, and then speak to their heart's content.
Yeah.
That's what we've been going for. And you're going to see that with future episodes as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're not some sort of interview service, okay? We're not a TV show that asks guest questions and has them answer. We like to interact with our guests.
Mm-hmm.
We like to create an environment which feels like a conversation that you guys
Which
can all
is
enjoy.
which is also why we let our guests pick the topics they want to talk about, because it's
Exactly,
very important
exactly.
to have the guest as comfortable in the interview than us as well. Obviously, we
Absolutely.
do in the start. We start to waffle a bit and just talk random conversations to loosen up the guests and make them comfortable enough
Exactly.
to talk to us and warm
Exactly.
up. So it's really
Basically,
important for us.
every minute of the episode is
A
towards a goal.
vital.
Exactly. It matters. It matters to us, and it matters to us how it makes you feel as well. Now, the
Absolutely.
nature of podcasts is you don't have to listen to them all in one go. You can listen to
Yep.
them in the shower. There's some great waterproof Bluetooth speakers out there now. I'm not gonna plug any brands because I'm not being sponsored. I don't
Yeah.
like free advertising. Even though I'm literally a walking, talking ad, if you ask my friends. But anyway,
Oh boy.
you can listen to it in the shower. You can listen to it in bed. You can listen to it
Absolutely.
in place of an audiobook, in the car, during commutes. Listen, man, all right? I know certain men who travel from Dubai to Sharjah, myself, every single day. And that commute alone takes them a total of 3 hours, which can cover 3 Ali Ain podcast episodes, right? And we ain't even asking you to do that. So, short answer, without being too waffly, with regards to the timings will be suited to the guests, and we
Yep.
assure you that you're not going to mind them being too long or too short.
Exactly.
All right. So now that we've covered what we intend to do with our content and what we intend to do with our timings, Ali Hamid, drum roll, please. Ladies and gents, we are making our email address public. That's right.
Yep.
So we obviously have an email address we use for our social accounts and for distributing our podcast. We're making that email address public to you all.
Yep.
It is aliainpodcast@gmail.com. That's ALIAINPODCAST@gmail.com until,
Yep.
of course, we can get our own website, etc. Inshallah. And guys, feel free to send in any feedback you may have with regards to episodes,
Yep.
anything that you want to talk about, anything you want us to talk about
Yes,
in our
yes.
monthly filler episode
Absolutely.
or videos. And of course, as I said, this is a podcast by the people, for the people, to share stories and inspire. So if you think you have an inspiring story to tell that people want to hear,
Yep.
I don't care how many followers you got. I don't
Yep.
care if you're even on social media. I don't care if you're 90. I don't care if you're 3. If you've got a story to tell, if you've got something to share, if you've got something to talk about, guys, write us
free.
a list of 3 to 5 talking points and just shoot us an email immediately. You're going to see our
Yep.
email in our bio. It's going to be in our Anchor bio. It's going to be in our Spotify bio. It's going to be very, very public. Don't
Yep.
you worry. And if you want to come on the show, if you know someone who you think can come on the show and share something, then please give our email to them.
Exactly.
And yeah, we're opening up by the people, for the people,
Of the people.
for the greater good. Yeah, so just write in, and we look
Absolutely.
forward to receiving your applications and welcoming you onto the show with open arms. Again, no form of status matters to us in the slightest. Don't
Yep.
feel shy. Don't feel as though what you have to say is not important, okay? We'll be the
Absolutely.
judges of that. And I am 95% sure anyone who's passionate enough to write us an email will come on the show. Provided what you have to talk about is appropriate culturally and in terms of the laws of the country, you can come on and talk about it. We have zero restrictions. And guys, this is an opportunity for you guys to come in the limelight as well. So look at it that
Absolutely, yeah.
way. Yeah, we're
mean-
building a platform. We're growing quick. So there's a reason we decided to select some, again, it's so tempting, really high profile, really exciting guests as far as, our target audience is concerned. Because when we've set up the groundwork with all these wonderful guests and these star-studded guests, we'll have grown to a certain size. And then when we're at a certain size, that means more people will get to hear the stories you have to share.
Exactly.
So do not feel shy or reserved in that regard in the slightest.
And if you
Right?
have any reservations before sending it to the email, contact us personally.
Yeah, you can DM us on Instagram if you're too shy to write an application. Again, if anyone listens to this as a new viewer and you're wondering what kind of things we talk about,
Yep.
You go listen to episode 0. It's 15 minutes long, short and sweet.
Yeah.
You get exactly an idea. Not even that's necessary. I think you'll get an idea from the way I've described our podcast today. And
Yeah.
you'll also get a very good idea if you were to just read our bio on Instagram or on
Absolutely.
Spotify or anywhere else.
Absolutely.
Right? So
Yep.
again, no preservations, no judgments. We'll welcome you with open arms. You want to come on the show, talk your heart out about anything you're passionate about, or just rant
Feel
your
free.
heart out, or sing
Feel
your
free.
heart out. Feel free, feel free, feel free. We'd love to have you, and we'd love to grant you exposure that I'm certain many of you deserve. Right, I think that's about it, really. So to
Yep.
quickly summarize, Ali Hamid, I think I'll leave that to you because you're good at that.
All right, so summarized our announcements. The first one that we made was regarding our content, which will be now posted every 2 weeks rather than every week. And it's because
In terms of official episodes.
in terms of official episodes, our filler content in the meantime, the filler episode that we do with just the two of us, or just fun content in general, will be posted once a month, or whenever we feel comfortable enough to,
Absolutely,
or have
absolutely.
have the time to post. And considering we both are full-time university students, and it takes a lot of time to edit videos, edit podcast episodes, and everything. So yeah. And the second that we came up with, now that our email address is now open to the public, so if you have any, if your story is inspiring and if your story is important for the world to hear, you can come email us on the show, email us on the address, and come up with 3 to 5 points of topic that you want to talk about personally, and then we'll have you on the show regarding, depending on how well it fits our criteria in respect to the laws of the country.
Absolutely.
Very important.
And of course, with regards to the type of content, again, we welcome people of all backgrounds
Absolutely.
from everywhere.
Absolutely.
So again,
And
age,
also-
background, experience, none of that matters.
Yep, and also feedback, comments on the show, that if you have anything for us to improve, anything you want us both to talk about instead of having it with a guest, absolutely feel free to send that in too.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep. Mailing list. Treat it like an email address for any sort of professional organization. Any feedback, you want to work with us, you want to send us suggestions on things to talk about, you want to send us maybe suggestions of guests who you want us to invite directly. Again, we're all ears. And with that, thank you guys so much for joining in. It's been your host, Ali Adnan Radha, with my wonderful co-host, signing you off, sending peace, blessings, and love your way. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.